Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you happen to be watching this. Welcome back to another Football Manager experiment / player guide and player highlights. Today we're looking at the impending move of Josh Murphy going from my team Norwich City to Cardiff City. The figures are believed to be in the £10 million mark. We don't know exactly how the deal is going to be structured, whether or not that includes appearance fees or sell-ons, or possibly Cardiff avoiding relegation. We don't know, but as I said, it's been quoted in the £10 million mark. But for Cardiff City fans, you possibly might be wondering what type of player you're going to be getting. So I'll show you, first of all, a couple of his stats, which you can see up on here, and facts, etc. We'll have a look at his Football Manager profile, and then I'll show you a few highlights of what you are expected to get with Josh Murphy. So he's 23 years old. 5'8". He is primarily a left winger, but can play across centre midfield and also attacking midfield on the attacking options as well. Quite versatile in that respect. He is the twin brother of Jacob Murphy, who has got his move to Newcastle last season. So Josh will be hoping to follow in his footsteps and do quite well in the EPL. But he's an England under 18s, 19s and 20s international. Hasn't taken on the stage any further than that, but he's got those appearances under his belt. He's an academy product who won the FA Youth Cup. So that is something that him and Jacob have in common. It was a spectacular season for those guys. They did really, really well. From a Norwich perspective, it's going to be really sad to see another youth academy team player go, especially from the FA Youth Cup winning team. We've only got a couple left, I think now, possibly even just the one in Colton Morris. He's had loan spells with Wigan and MK Dons. Where he was at MK Dons, he won Player of the Season. So that is something that he's done quite well in the lower leagues. But for Norwich, he's played 85 games and scored 11 goals. He is a confidence player. There is absolutely no doubt about that. If you can get Josh Murphy in the right frame of mind, if you can get him on song, he is unplayable. But you do get those 1 in 4 appearances, I'm afraid. He is quite inconsistent. The potential is there. Absolutely no doubt in it. The potential is there. He's a fantastic player, but he just needs to be more consistent. Hopefully he can do that at Cardiff. I wish him all the best of luck. But let's go and have a look at his Football Manager profile and see how he could potentially do in his first season at Cardiff. So I'm using a custom Football Manager database where I've been able to put the real life results into a simulator, and it has got Cardiff finishing second. Ignore the playoffs. For some reason they never load up correctly, so Borough are going up. But let's have a look at the team guide and see what he's all about. So there he is, Josh Murphy in amongst the first team, and that is his overall attributes. He's got good dribbling, he's got good pace, good acceleration, his physical attributes are good. It's all about the mental aspect of his game and his technical ability and whether or not he can improve on that. From a Norwich fan point of view, he is incredibly frustrating to watch, but when he's on it, he is fantastic. He really, really is, but it's just a case of getting a more consistency based out of him. But he shoots from distance, curls the ball, knocks the ball past opponents when he's on his game. But let's holiday 1 year into the future and see how he might get on in his first season at Cardiff in the Premier League. So as we can see, things have not gone particularly well for Cardiff. They ended up finishing in bottom place, 8 points off the relegation zone, so not fantastic. But we're not here to discuss that. We're here to look at Josh Murphy. Christ, look at that morale. Absolutely shocking. So, he's appeared in 13 games, but 22 sub-appearances. So he's struggled to get into the first team, which is just crazy. It doesn't really look as if they've made that many signings at all, to be honest. And no wonder they got relegated. But yeah, there he is. 2 goals, no assists, average rating of 6.5 per game. So not a fantastic start to his career with Cardiff, but he'll be spending the following year back in the Championship. But yeah, that's not good. But I think his physical attributes have gone up ever so slightly, but not by a massive amount. But that's not important. Anyway, Cardiff fans, are you looking forward to this signing? Do you think this is someone that you can get behind? Is this an exciting move for you? Let me know down in the comments what you make of this potential transfer. Norwich City fans, let me know how you feel about it. Are you looking forward to seeing Josh Murphy go? Are you disappointed that his potential was never truly reached? Let me know your thoughts on the transfer. I'll listen to and I'll reply to every single one of them. It'd be really interesting to hear from you guys. But I'm going to leave you with a few highlights now of Josh Murphy's career so far, just so Cardiff fans have got a little bit something to look forward to. And until we see each other next time, as always on the channel though, adios.